So I was just so for those of you that only watch the recordings, I have a group of people that come on live as well. And today pretty much the whole group is here. And I was just about to say that I'm not surprised that the whole group is here today, because it's we're working with Archangel Metatron in the Stellar Gateway, which is about this high above your head. See where the second person's head is. And the reason I pulled out this card is because water tourmaline is associated with Archangel Metatron, and he's also associated with that chakra, the Stellar Gateway, which is right above our heads. We've worked with it before, but I was inspired by Stephen Noble. You can look him up on YouTube if you want to and get his meditation. For this particular meditation, because I listened to one of his and it was, I felt like it really opened me and let more light into my personal being. And here's another image. This is the Metatron Cube. And just by looking at it, you get in touch with the geometric aspect of this archangel's energy. And here is an image of the chakra. So it's a white surrounded by the yellow and the light yellow. And my dog Maisie's chewing on a bone, so you might hear that. So she'll help us get in touch with the earth, the center of the earth. So after we open to this energy, we're going to ground it. And Archangel Sandalphon is associated with being at the center of the earth, and also our earth star chakra, which is about 3 feet below where our feet are on the earth at all times. And his stone that's associated with him is turquoise. And one of the things that it says about the turquoise, which I thought was really interesting, well, of course, it's associated with a Native American, and he has a very Native American-like image because he's so associated with the earth. But it says it's one of the oldest recorded mined stones, and they have a stone that dates back to 5500 BC in Egypt. And it says turquoise stones bridge heaven and earth. So once we bring that energy in, we're going to use the turquoise to bring it to help ground it down on earth. Okay, good enough. So let us begin with a breath, which gives us life in this body. Following the inhale as it comes in, really follow the exhale all the way out until you are completely empty of air, and then there will be a little pause, a little stillness at the end of that exhale. And then watch the inhale come back in. Just being present with the flow of your breath. And as if our heart is doing the breathing. Completely letting your body relax to receive, preparing to receive. So noticing any places that you might be holding on, encourage it to let go. Anything that we're not aware of, we will encourage to be let go, and what we are aware of. Just using this present moment and this relaxed body to ground us in this room that we're in. And then let your awareness move up from your heart into your throat, into your third eye, to the top of the head. And then see if you can get a sense of about 3 feet above your head. Still feeling your feet on the ground, whatever's touching the chair, the floor, whatever you're seated or lying on. Stay in contact with that connection with the earth at the same time that you're taking your awareness to that place 3 feet above the head, the stellar gateway. And I'm going to put up the Metatron Cube if you need to look at it to begin to call in this energy. So we're going to ask this energy to come from source now, to come from the central light, the central sun, Helios, some people call it. And we're going to open up, we're going to ask Metatron, and if you're not into the archangels, just asking your higher self to open this stellar gateway, which is the point of connection with the source light, to open up and allow that light to begin to come into this stellar gateway. And we're going to ask Source, our higher self, Archangel Metatron, to begin to let that light come down just to the top of our head, just the surface of the top of our head. And as it comes down, it is coming down through the top of your house, whatever structure you are in. And it is penetrating the walls around you. Just make that intention. You may feel that, you may see it, you may know it. If nothing comes to you, just make the intention to let this light begin to penetrate the material objects in your space. So the walls, the floor, the furniture, any crystals, anything you have in your room where you're seated, the people in your house, if they want to receive it, the animals. Just letting it fill the space around you before we get into our physical body. Just see if you can notice that, this golden white light surrounding you. It's at the top of the head, it's at the stellar gateway, it's coming down from source. And it's creating a little cocoon around you. And we'll ask for fifth dimensional energy, which is heart-centered, which is unconditional love, or higher. We'll ask for that from source to let the vibration of this light encompass the fifth dimension or higher, whatever our space can take. And fill the space behind you, the windows. Every molecule around you is full of this yellow-white light. And then from this, we're going to begin to let this light come in now first through the top of the head. And let it fill your every cell in your brain so that your thoughts get this upgrade. Last week we did the spring cleaning, so we cleared out. So we made the space so that we can bring in this higher light. So if there's anything that still needs to be cleared out, just trust this light is going to clear it out. So it's going to help transform all of our thoughts into fifth dimensional vibration, which means the thoughts come from love. And every cell in your brain takes in this light. And then it moves down to your face, to your third eye, the space between your eyes. And it fills the space of your throat so that we communicate with love. The third eye, so we see with love. And then back to the heart. So that all upper chakras are vibrating to this fifth dimensional or higher light. And then we'll ask Archangel Metatron, your higher self, source, to increase the ability of us to feel this light by 20%. And just breathe for the next moment, the same way we started, and receive this light and the feeling so that you upgrade your ability to feel this light, the presence of this light. 20% or higher, whatever our body can take, that ability to feel it a little bit more. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Golden white light. And then keeping your attention on the upper chakras, we're now going to also take our attention to the center of the earth, where this turquoise stone is going to be placed, this ancient, ancient stone of wisdom. And it's going to represent our path on earth, our connection, our knowing our path on earth. And that turquoise color is going to come up from the center of the earth, flowing, connecting with all elements, water, fire, air. It's going to move up through the center of the earth, and it's going to come to that Earth Star chakra where Archangel Sandalphon resides. I'm putting up his image if you need that, or just some sort of Native American feeling or Native American tradition, and or Archangel Sandalphon and the turquoise. And feel as you make this connection with your Earth Star chakra, how much more grounded you feel than when we started. See if you can make that connection or get in touch with that feeling, make that intention. And then we're going to let this turquoise light come up now into our base chakra, just where the sit bones are. We'll ask Sandalphon to make this connection to the center of the earth with this turquoise stone in the ancient wisdom of the earth. Very strong, so that we can integrate this light that we have received in the top chakras. And then we'll move this grounded light up through the bottom chakras, through the sacral, which the base, which we're already there, into the sacral, the navel, solar plexus, and into the heart. So just give yourself a moment to bring that light up, that turquoise light, through the bottom chakras, and it will meet the golden white light in your heart. So that you're aware of both now, the Earth Star chakra in the turquoise, 3 feet below, the stellar gateway in the golden white, 3 feet above. Channeling energy from source above, from the center of the earth below, into the heart and integrating. And this grounded energy now also comes into all of the material items in your room. I'm feeling that one happening pretty fast because it's already in there. The earth energy is already in the materials that are in our room, in our home. And we'll ask these 2 archangels and or Sandalphon and Metatron and or the Native American spirit, the ancient turquoise stone, source light, we'll ask this meeting to help us bring a higher vibration into our daily lives. To give us vision for how this will look. To be grounded in this fifth dimensional energy as we walk through this earth that is still going through this transition. It's still in the third dimension. We'll have this light with us so that we do not absorb any of that third dimensional fear. And if we do, we'll ask for this feeling to continue with us, to make this connection again. So that we're seeing through the fifth dimensional vibration, we're hearing, we're feeling, and we're knowing who we are in this dimension. And we'll call in any of our guides, any other spiritual beings, angels, whoever else will help us to integrate this. We'll call them in right now, our personal guides. We'll ask them to walk with us as we shift our focus into this fifth dimensional way of being. As we shift our focus of seeing the fifth dimension of love on earth. As we shift our focus of feeling the fifth dimension in our body. As we shift our focus to hear the sounds of love. And as most of all, as we shift our focus to know that we are this love. Breathe that one in. Relax your body. Let you receive that. We are, I am this love, this fifth dimensional love, this heart-centered love, this unconditional love. Feel it in your bones, your muscles, your skin. Becoming aware of it in the room again. Taking a few breaths, and when you're ready, letting your eyes open to seeing this in the room. This unconditional love vibration in everything around you. Okay, welcome. Touch your heart. Reach your fingers into the heart of the room, the heart of your community. Make that connection. Every breath, with every breath. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here today. Namaste.